can we also bring in our other guest, Tom Vadakkan? Tom Vadakkan, if you can come in. You know, many would say, as
Niranjan,
I was, just beginning of the debate, I was saying that the Prime Minister,
Mamata ji to contest from any
Tom
part
Vadakkan,
of the
if you
country.
just give me a minute.
If her party wants to contest from
But
Kashmir, she's welcome.
Tom Vadakkan, it was almost like the invitation that Prime Minister gave to Mamata Banerjee during the election rally in West Bengal, reminding Mamata Banerjee about the link between Haldia and Varanasi. Many would say that today Mamata Banerjee is responding to what the Prime Minister had to say during his rally in West Bengal.
No, we admire her, guts and her valor and desire for the number 2 seat in the line of opposition. Well, the clash is for the number 2. Number 1 position was never vacant and is not vacant for any one of them to walk in. I wish them best of luck. She is a very vociferous speaker for Bengalis. She can play any antique that you want her to play. She will say things which you never expect her to say. She can play football. She can do whatever she wants. But she's doing it all for the number 2 position. That is the status of her present position. I welcome her to fight from Kerala also. Why she left out Kerala, which was the last bastion of the left, and now she must occupy that position. So all this she should keep in mind when she has a national ambition. We have seen her relation with the Congress party. Now she's become she is the competitor for the Congress party. We are not worried. We have done our job. We have done whatever could be done for the state of Uttar Pradesh. Wherever we are running for elections, we are going on actions done, not promises to be made, not playing with football or a hockey stick or or claiming that I got injured, so sorry, vote for me. I mean, these kind of things work in some states, but it doesn't work
Tom
all
Vadakkan,
India basis.
I would like to bring in Niranjan. Niranjan.
Yes, Shyavan, yes.
Niranjan, the interesting bit here is that almost it looks like the Uttar Pradesh elections is the semi-final for all political parties. You had Akhilesh Yadav clearly stating that this is not semi-final. He said it's the final election. So the fact of the matter is that for all the political parties, so the opposition especially, Niranjan, they'll need to come together. Riju cannot cobble up an alliance in Goa, finding it very difficult to accommodate with the Congress party. The Congress party does not give two hoots to any sort of alliance even in the state of Uttar Pradesh.
No, actually it's been quite challenging for the Congress party. I was looking at Ratnakar Tripaঠি's body language. He usually is smiling at this part of the debate, but he's very serious. Because if Mamata Banerjee comes to Uttar Pradesh and contests in 2024, it's not really good news for the Congress party. Now, my question would have been to the Trinamool Congress if Mamata Banerjee would contest from a seat herself from Uttar Pradesh. Now, that was going to be my question, but before I bring in, Riju once again, I want to go back and bring in our other panelists as well. Let me get in PKD Nambiar, and then maybe Ratnakar Tripathi can respond. Now, it leaves us in a very peculiar situation, PKD, because you see in Goa what was happening is that Mamata Banerjee publicly pulled up Rahul Gandhi. But privately, there were talks going on between Chidambaram and a very senior leader who recently joined the Trinamool Congress in Delhi, which they acknowledged many days later, and the boat had sailed. Right? Now, anything is possible. Maybe after the elections, if the Congress comes second, if the Trinamool Congress has numbers, they can still perhaps, form an alliance. But then, this leaves you with a problem of plenty in the opposition, isn't it? You have the Aam Aadmi Party already in Uttar Pradesh. You have the Congress Party struggling in Uttar Pradesh. You have the BSP. You have at least 7 or 8 parties. Now, how do you see it as a political analyst with Mamata's announcement being made today?
Who will bell the cat? That's an article few days ago I have written, that there are so many people who has got a huge aspiration to become the Prime Minister of this country. And of course, Mamata Banerjee is the number 1 in that list. So I think it is, anybody can have, जैसे कहते हैं ना कि सपना देखना किसी का कोई खराब नहीं है, and I think she has all the right to dream to be in that particular position. But then I only ask all these people, why don't all of you come together, whether it is Congress, TMC, Shiv Sena, NCP, Akhilesh, Stalin, KTR, but all of these people are the prime ministerial candidate. So, but we only have one position to become a one prime minister, or only one person can be the prime minister. Why all these people are not able to come together in one seat with create a common agenda and fight with the BJP? They are not able to. So the problem is that if having regional aspiration, once you are little successful in the regionally, then you suddenly wanted to become the prime minister. So you are ready. There is no ideological backup. Yeah, Shiv Sena can for the power to join with Congress, a Congress which has already got a Muslim League along with them in Kerala. So it all is like a there is no ideological backup, just a power-hungry politicians. But one thing you need to understand that it is not just creating a symbol of, it's only just a symbolism that she wanted to say that I am here, I am the big Didi, I am not anymore just a Didi, I am a big Didi of Indian politics. I am coming to even Uttar Pradesh. In other words, she wanted to give a message to even to Akhilesh, I am the boss. If there is an opposition, because Congress, we all know that there is already a dilemma of a leadership crisis. It is also having an existential crisis. So Mamata is trying to play a role that, yes, I am here and I am the right person to lead the opposition. But I think it is just a matter of time. Nothing is going to work.
But going by the Maharashtra example, Congress will do anything to sort of keep the BJP out in power, right? Ratnakar Tripathi, if required, if Mamata, if at all, I mean, it comes down to it, right? If Congress party is willing to sort of back down?
I'm not the decision maker of Congress party, Niranjan. And I don't need political advice and political sermons from BJP agents in other garbs of analysts and other things. And let me be very clear to you. It's not only that Mamata Banerjee said that I will be coming to UP. I believe she said she called for an alliance for all the parties to come together against Bharatiya Janata Party. And I believe it is true. That part is omitted out.